Hey everyone, this is Michael for Spirit Comics. Welcome to my channel. This will be my review of Wonder Woman number 65 by Willow Wilson. Now, if you're not aware by now, this is my stay-at-home series because West Virginia is currently under the stay-at-home order by our governor, Jim Justice. So I'm making content every day for you, the viewer, to enjoy. So if you do enjoy this content, please subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss any new uploads. Give this video a thumbs up, share it around, comment down below because I really do appreciate that. Yes, I do. And I thank you to those who have subscribed to me and have been commenting on my videos lately. Now, the previous issue was kind of lackluster. This one, however, is a lot better. The Deadly Sting of Nemesis. Starts off with some talking heads going on and on about how Veronica Cale is suing Wonder Woman because she interfered with one of Cale's employees. This thing right here. It's probably CNN. This is The Grudge, Part 2. Now, in the previous issue, we saw Wonder Woman flying away saying that she needed some time alone. I'm guessing that she's flying back because I think in issue 64 she flew from her home in Northern Virginia, which this opens up with. So maybe she's been flying around for a while and is going back here to Northern Virginia. And look at the expression on her face. Right there. Crying. I mean, it's horrible. And this is both suggestive and a little funny. This is Steve Trevor waiting on the balcony for Wonder Woman. This is their house guest, the goddess Aphrodite. Oh my gosh, she's looking good. And this is the dialogue between the two. I have to read this because it is just so good. She says, "What's wrong, Steve Trevor of the U.S. Navy?" "She should have been back by now, Aphrodite. Something's wrong." "Indeed, I wonder. How much of your time do you spend waiting for her?" "Enough." "And you never tire of it?" "I mean, yeah. I get tired of it, the waiting around, but I never get tired of her. And she needs me. She needs somebody to wait here on this balcony for her to come home. Sometimes I think she might forget that this is home. Otherwise..." Lo and behold, finally. So, right there in the beginning pages, it seemed like Aphrodite was trying to come on to Steve Trevor, which I found really interesting. So she lands right in the middle of when Aphrodite was trying to make her move on Trevor. So this dialogue here really isn't very important, I think. So a lot of this dialogue isn't important to this story at hand. Wonder Woman goes looking for Nemesis because she feels that Nemesis is in trouble. So she goes to this island and then lands. Whoom. Now, I find this very interesting. Nemesis, the creature that she wants to help, she says to herself, if I were a goddess of darkest thoughts, this is indeed where I would build my bolt hole, whatever that is. Then she draws her sword. It's like, yeah, I want to help you, but I'm also going to protect myself at the same time, just in case you come at me. She sees these pictures on the floor of the cave that are the victims of Nemesis. Interesting, though, this one sort of looks like Harley Quinn. Nemesis attacks her, actually biting Wonder Woman. You can see that right there. And I want you to notice, during the melee fight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 panels later is when the bite starts to take effect. Wonder Woman begins to be filled with rage, saying, "This is all Ares' fault. He took his own life and destroyed the world, but he will pay for it. He will pay for all of it, and more. I will make him pay." That sounds more like Xena Warrior Princess than it does Wonder Woman. And here's Nemesis cackling and laughing because her bite has done the job, making Wonder Woman go into a fit of rage. But Wonder Woman realizes what has happened, so she flies out of there. She realizes that Veronica Cale is the one under control of Nemesis, not the other way around like it was made out to be. So Wonder Woman flies away, and here's Veronica Cale going on and on, just like it's something out of an X-Men book when they would be fighting for their rights as mutants to coexist along with, that's Magneto. Excuse me. Where Magneto would be fighting for the rights to coexist along humanity. And this is the same type of plot. Veronica Cale's going on about how superheroes need to be regulated and such and such and such. Anyways, you can see the hate on her face. I mean, she's clearly mad at Wonder Woman. And so, Wonder Woman is already in her house, but she doesn't know this. And she says, "We need to talk about Nemesis." "How dare you come into my home without permission?" And she says, "It was not without cause. You're in danger, and I didn't want to attract attention." So, Wonder Woman tries to tell her that she's under the control of Nemesis, not the other way around. And when she comes out, start talking about consequence, and that's when Wonder Woman realized she's referring to her own daughter. So immediately, Wonder Woman breaks through the rage by hugging her right here. And then Veronica Cale starts to cry, admitting that she's thinking about her daughter. "I just want her to be safe. I can't stop thinking about it, about her being alone and scared and not understanding what was happening. I will find Isadora. I swear it to you." "What will you do?" I will search, I will comb the earth from one end to the other if I have to. I will not rest until I have answers. We have an agreement, then? Find her. I will withdraw the suit for now, but I'm watching. So Veronica Cale is starting to trust Wonder Woman a little bit. Because Wonder Woman broke through with compassion by hugging her. Now, when trying to explain didn't work, she used compassion. So now, back in Northern Virginia, there is Aphrodite waiting for her. And this is quite interesting, the dialogue between the two of them. She comes down and says, "This cannot continue, Aphrodite. The presence of the gods in this world," she's saying it's basically, disrupting the natural order of everything. And Aphrodite says, "You're not the only one who has become separated from her family by this. My own child may be out there somewhere looking for me as you are looking for your mother." Well, which one? And she says, mortals call them Aphrodite. I'm not sure if I get that right. But I named them Atlantides after my grandfather Atlas. Okay, I just think I butchered that word terribly, so I'm very sorry. So anyway, they both go off looking for people on this magical swan. And that concludes Wonder Woman issue 65. I thought it was pretty good. It was more interesting than issue 64 was. I enjoyed the artwork a lot. I thought the dialogue was interesting. It was not something to go over in detail. But yeah, I would recommend this if you are into Wonder Woman and you want to get in on this arc. Get the previous issue, 64, because that's the start of it. And this will be fun. I mean, it'll be confusing because it's still confusing to me because I have no idea how Aphrodite got into the human world. Okay, I admit that. I don't know. So, anyways, it was fun. I recommend it. I hope you enjoy it. If you have this issue and have read it, comment down below. Let me know. If you're new here, please do subscribe. Click the notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it around. And don't forget to comment. Thank you everyone who has subscribed to my channel recently and has been commenting. I appreciate you very much. Yes, I do. I am Michael for Spirit Comics. Till next time, true readers.